and a great pleasure, an honor to be addressing all of you. While I see all of you here, I'm cognizant of the fact that I'm standing in front of Bharat's future. In each of your success, this country will rise, it will shine, and it will enter that new era, that new yug, in the yugantar, one yug after another, that we are hoping this country goes to greatness. Of course, on this morning, I have a dual disadvantage. One is, in these times of T20 matches, limited overs matches, to come as the last speaker after such illustrious speakers who preceded me, including some brilliant student speakers, that itself is a great challenge. The second challenge that I face today is I'm going to talk a little about a subject which probably most of you hated in your school and in your growing up years, and that is history. As a show of hands, let me just ask all of you, and please be honest, how many of you really liked the history that you learned while you were in school? Wow, that's fairly decent. I think 10-15%. I think it would be even lesser, if it was asked outside. I, for one, was one who probably, to be very honest, hated history in school. Most of the punishment that I got was in the history class. Kneeling down outside was all that I was condemned to all the time. But then, as you grow up, you realize that this is not just a subject which we memorize by heart, which is how we are taught the subject, right? I mean, you need to mug up all the dates, who succeeded whom, which war was fought in which year, extraneous details which are of no importance to anybody. But as you grow up, you realize, and as Swamiji also alluded to in his inspiring speech, that unless you know about where you came from, you cannot chart a course for the future. While driving too, they say, have a look at the rear view mirror while you go front. Now, if you keep looking at the rear view mirror, you're going to have an accident very surely. But then one eye at the past is very much essential if you have to take a plunge into the future. And in that context, history becomes a very important mirror in which we can identify ourselves as a civilization, as a nation, and as a people. And so that is why a proper study of history, especially in a time when we are talking yugantar, ek yug ke baad dusra yug, to understand this march of history across various yug is very important. And I think our colonial masters understood, and as George Orwell, the English novelist, had said, he who controls the past controls the future. So those who have a clear understanding of the past and who control the narrative of that are able to control not only the present but also the future. So just if you reflect on the kind of history that you were taught to, constantly we are told that India is not even a nation, isn't it? I mean, a lot of us were educated also somewhere subliminally. I think we believe that we were not even a nation, we were constantly fighting with each other, there were so many divisions amongst us. It is the British who came and gave us a sense of civilization, they gave us education, they gave us railways, they gave us hospitals, they gave us everything. And that was again a colonial project which had to tell us that right from your earliest ancestors, the so-called myth of the Aryan invasion theory that was floated, right from your earliest ancestors, everybody came from outside. You people are not destined to rule yourself. You are not capable of it. It is in your karma, your destiny, to have someone else come and rule you. And so we, the British, are just a version 2.0, a software update, so to say, where we are coming from outside and ruling you.